Here we have for sale our 2020 on a 70 plate Citroen Berlingo Enterprise, which is the spec. This one is the 650 model, which refers to the payload, the amount that you can carry in the back, so roughly 650 kilograms. This one has got the 1.5 litre blue HDI Euro 6 diesel engine producing 75 PS, which is roughly 75 brake horsepower. And this is the short wheelbase, and what we're going to do is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Citroen Berlingo Enterprise of this age. We'll have a really close look at the condition of this particular example and also talk you through things like the service history, seeing as it is currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are two doors which open like so. On an Enterprise, you do get a lot of spec on an Enterprise, but you can see here starting at the rear, you do get rear parking sensors, which is of course so handy on a modern van, being able to help you park. Looking at the rear doors, having a look at the condition here of the rear doors, and hopefully you can see here and it's conveying accurately in the camera, but paintwork is looking very nice indeed. I can see a tiny little pin dent just there, which we will have our paintless dent removal specialist to have a look at. Clearly he hasn't looked at that one just yet, but we will certainly get him to have a look at that. Certainly not very big, but certainly worth mentioning. If we open up the barn doors, then we can start to have a look inside the rear of the vehicle. So you can see these little yellow handles there. Give those a little pull, and that allows you to open the door right out to its full 180-degree position, and you can do exactly the same with the other door as well to open that fully out there. In the back then, you can see that we've got brand new ply lining in the rear of the vehicle, plenty of tie down points as well dotted around there to help you, but fantastic condition throughout the rear of the vehicle. You can also see that we've got the factory fitted bulkhead just there, and this hatch here allows you can fold that down. You can actually fold then the passenger seat down to load all the way into the passenger footwell. But as you can see, these painted areas, the rear doors, absolutely in fantastic condition here, ready to be used for whatever purpose you need it for. Looking then down the passenger side of the vehicle, and again, this is where we like to look in those reflections, looking for any dings, dents, scratches. But hopefully, as you can see there, it's looking really clean and tidy. There's really not a tremendous amount I can fault it on, actually. The smallest little mark just there above my finger. I don't know if you'd even mention that, but tiny little one there as well. But as I say, all in all, very smart indeed. If we open up the side loading door, then we can start to have a look at the load space from this angle. And again, this gives us a closer look then at that bulkhead. So say you can turn this little yellow dial to the side, and you can fold that down like so. And then if you come into the front, up on top of the passenger seat, you can fold that down there, and that allows you then to load all the way through, right from the back all the way through to basically the passenger footwell. So really fantastic load length just there. Having a look at the condition here then inside the cab, all looking very nice. Tiniest little marks just there to the plastic, but all in all, as you can see, looking very clean and tidy in here. Little flip up compartment just there, and down underneath then, nice cubby hole just down there as well. As I say, having a look at the condition of the passenger seats, all in really good order. I've already shown you one of the variants there, but if you pull on this little yellow handle underneath, you can flick that up, and that's where you get your toolkit located underneath there. You can do the same on the center seat. That flicks up and holds into place there, and that then gives you a bit more storage there. You can put that down just there, and then the center one, you can actually fold this down as well. So pulling on that blue dial, fold that down there, and you've got a nice, this actually moves, so you've got a nice sort of movable tray just there as well, which pulls further out and so on and so forth. So you've got a bit more usability there, but as I say, lots of variants with those passenger seats. I'll talk you through a bit more of the spec when we go around to the driver side in just a second. Moving then around to the front, I should talk as well about, as I say, service history. So we've got a lovely service history with the vehicle. 2 services have been carried out on it, which is exactly what would have been due, or actually maybe even slightly more than it was due for this age and mileage. So it's lovely to see a nice full service history. During our preparation, of course, we've put it right through our workshop. It's had 4 brand new tyres and brake discs and pads all round with a brake fluid change as well. So as I say, we've been right through it. As they've given it a clean bill of health following its most recent service. So as they absolutely ready to drive away straight away and be put into use with full peace of mind. Looking at the front of the vehicle then, having a look at the bonnet here. It's all in really good order. As I say, there's not a tremendous amount to fault this on. Front fog lights come as standard on the Enterprise as well, as do these wheel trims. So you have got the 15-inch wheel, and I'd say these wheel trims come as standard on the Enterprise. And then finally here, then looking down the driver's side, again looking very, very presentable. There's really not many marks or scratches. The sun has really come out there, so it would show you anything that was there, but as I say, it's looking very, very clean and tidy indeed. Opening up the driver's door, then we can start to have a look at some of the spec inside here. So first thing to note, condition. So condition of the driver's seat is looking very nice indeed. The floor's all looking very good. It's a little bit grey just here, which is just a little bit of wear. That's not dirt or anything like that, but just a little bit of wear in that heel position there for the brake. But certainly it's not even close to going through or anything like that. But it's certainly worth pointing out. Having a look at the driver's door, lovely condition there. Electric windows, electric mirrors, nice modern flat bottom steering wheel. I love the steering on this shaped Berlingo, really nice and light. It just makes them so nice and easy to drive. 41,409 miles. On the left hand side then we've got your auto lights just there, your cruise control. On the right hand side then you've got your wiper controls there, and also your volume and things there for the radio. But as you can see, all idling correctly, no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. A bit more storage up there as well. This fantastic screen in the center. If I shut the door here, I can just show you a couple of features. So you have got your DAB radio on here. Put the vehicle into reverse. You probably can't see it here, but you have got, this is your parking sensor display. So as you pull up to something, it will show you how close something is. So that's very nice. You've also got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on here as well. So that's a really nice feature to have. Say when you press the navigation button there, that would take you then straight to, say, your Apple Maps or Google Maps or something like that if you're on an Android device. So that's a really nice feature, and I say for a van of this price point, I think that is such a fantastic feature to have. Air conditioning underneath there. You've got your electronic handbrake, which can scare some people, but let's say it's a fly-off automatic handbrake. You almost completely forget about it, and as I say, you don't actually find yourself using that very often, because when you come to a stop, put it into neutral, foot on the brake, it will come on automatically, or turn the vehicle off, it will come on automatically. So that's a really nice feature there. 5-speed manual gearbox took along that 75 brake horsepower engine as well. So these are fantastic on fuel, these little Berlingos, and we find them very reliable as well in the many that we've sold here in the past. So just to summarize, 2020 on a 70 plate Citroen Berlingo Enterprise. It's the 650 model, so 650 kilograms roughly of payload that you can put in the back of it. 1.5 blue HDI Euro 6 diesel engine, 75 brake horsepower, so you can take this into the ULEZ zones, all the rest of it. You're completely compatible there. Fantastic service history, 2 previous services being carried out, and a clean bill of health with ourselves now. So 4 brand new tyres and discs and pads all around, brand new ply lining in the back. What a brilliant little proposition that is. If you'd like to see the full advert, if you haven't seen already, please head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk. That's where you'll find the price, the description, and of course the photography of the vehicle. We'll welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom left-hand side of the sign as well. We can deliver our vans nationwide. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, whether that be for limited companies or for private individuals. And we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. Thank you very much for watching.